Hello, and thank you for joining us for our new series, Open for Justice. My name is Damon Daniel, President and CEO of the AdHoc Group Against Crime. Open for Justice is a new series that we're introducing. It's going to feature unsolved homicides as well as missing persons. You're going to hear from case detectives as well as family members of those who've gone missing, as well as those who have cases that are unsolved. And most important, we need your help in all of this, because these cases have one thing in common. They're still open for justice. There's key information that we're looking for and that you can help. So keep tuning in and keep sharing these videos with your family, friends, and loved ones as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you.
Ben Haskett, here to talk about Johnny Thompson, who's reported as a missing person. Johnny was last seen by a friend in Independence sometime the night of the 4th of July of 2019 to the morning of July 5th. During that time period, Johnny received a phone call, told his coworker that he was going to go meet this person. That person believed that the person was here in Kansas City. We got information later in the case that Johnny was last somewhere in the area of 27th and Prospect. The next day, some of his property was found along the river here in Kansas City, so we opened a person case in regard to it. So we haven't received any information since about 2020 in this case. So if you ever have any information about a missing person, whether there's any foul play or suspected or not, we love to get any information we can from anyone in the community, even if you think it may not be helpful to us. Even the smallest things, when brought to us, could help fill in some gaps that we really need filled in.
Johnny was a fun-loving guy. He worked hard. He loved his family. He was my only son. I couldn't even be driving and have a F-150 black truck beside me, come by me. I would literally have to pull over it because I was going to break down. I was crying. My son told me, "Mom, this is the truck I've always wanted." He had just got this really nice truck. "This is the truck I've always wanted." And he worked and he worked. And I remember him telling me, "Mom, this is going to be the biggest check I've made." And I don't even know if he got that check. Missing child, missing person. It's just unexplainable, unbelievable. But the fact that I know that it's happened so many times, my heart just goes out to everyone, and I hope you get answers to your questions or find your missing people. I believe there's a family out there that knows exactly what happened to my family. And I can't believe no one's talking. But I know that you all know what happened to Johnny. And that's all I can really say on that end, but my heart goes out to everyone that's going through this. Just say something. Just say something.
It's been almost 5 years, so it's been way too long. It's long overdue. You can do it anonymously. You don't even have to reveal who you are. Just speak up and let us know where he is, so we can have the closure that we need. And we've been suffering long enough. It's time to do the right thing.
Even if people are scared, so they can be anonymous. And I think it's really important to know though that usually there is a reward out. I mean, you just want to do something right.
And just give us the information that we need so that we can bring Johnny home finally.
I'd like to thank everybody that did reach out. Let me ask it. July 5th, 6th of 2019. There's a lot of tips for coming in. I'd like to thank everybody that's just been there.
Hello, and thank you for watching our series, Open for Justice. You just heard from case detective as well as the family of Johnny Thompson, who's still missing. You know, it's so difficult when you have a loved one who's gone missing. It's much different than a homicide, because usually with the homicide, you have a body, you're able to have a funeral, and you're able to get some sense of closure. But when you have a missing family member, and in this case, a son and a brother, someone who's hardworking, someone who was working towards their goals and dreams, and to be just taken or just to disappear without any word, without any last goodbyes or anything like that. It's just so troubling. If you've seen or heard anything about this particular case, about Johnny Thompson, if you've seen him, if you heard of him or seen someone that fits his description, give us a call at 816-753-1111. That's 816-753-1111. And remember, you have the option of remaining anonymous, and there's reward for information that may lead to an arrest. Thank you, and God bless.